Hello my dear Capricorn, this is your love and spirituality reading for the time between August the 1st to August 15, 2016 with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. I saw that I just have reached over 8,000 subscribers. That's really humbling and I don't know really what I do to deserve all of your attention, but I'm really thrilled about the love and support I'm getting from you, and I'm really happy to be able to do this anyway. So, if you would like a personal reading with me, you can contact me at queenofcupstarot@outlook.com. So, I have shuffled your card for a while, but I will go on shuffling them. I call the Divine with love and light. I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And I call the 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether, to come and join us here today and to protect us and to guide us towards a clear view reading for my dear Capricorn. So they will have more loving relationships, more creative success, and also be guided towards their highest path regarding spiritual enlightenment. So for my dear Capricorn, the first 2 weeks of August 2016. Thank you. So I will just tune in a few seconds. So this is your past, the foundation to the now, which is probably the first 2 weeks of August, and then we have the future based on that. So the first card for you, it's 3 of Wands. So something that's exciting you, that you want to have happen, it's now has been opened up for you in the recent past. So it's like a new adventure, something new to learn, a new experience for you. And it's like you will use your willpower, your creative energy to reach some of your goals, some of your dreams. So that's nice. Next card for you is 4 of Wands. So this will also lead to new stability. Maybe you will connect with other people. This could also be like you getting engaged, moving to a new house, getting a new relationship, getting to a new state in your relationships. This is also the bond connecting people together. And it looks really nice with really loving contact between, like in a family group, but this can also be regarding work as well, that you can have this nice exchange. And it's regarding willpower and life energy and creativity and also love and passion. So it's looks really nice. Next card for you is 4 of Cups, and it's yet another 4. So 4 are really stable cards, but maybe you will get too much of the happy things, so you will be like over content and even getting a bit lazy here, and maybe not seeing the gift that this situation is. So open your eyes, pay attention to what Spirit wants to tell you or give you. Another way you will maybe lose important opportunity, will pass you by without you even knowing it. Next card I have for you, it's the Hierophant. So this is regarding rules and regulations that have been made up by humans to try to interpret the world that we live in. It's about moral compass, it's about values, it's about maps and guides for humanity. And the Hierophant, it's also always spiritual development, sorry for the rain, spiritual enlightenment, trying to get to a higher point from where you are right now. But it's a bit of a bored feeling with this, like, oh, I already seen it all, I already know it all, I can't possibly learn anything new, but you may be surprised. Next card for you, Capricorn, is the Emperor, and it comes underneath the 3 of Wands. So this may be you going out on an adventure that's regarding going to be about the male side of things. So maybe you are going to meet with some man, a significant man, or maybe you are going to work inside a company with this being the CEO, and it could be overseas, it could be a long distance, and the Emperor is usually Aries, the Hierophant is like Taurus, and so it's really male energy in this later part of the reading here, with both the Hierophant and then the Emperor. So something going on with maybe business life, you are thinking of the male aspects of life, you are meeting up with a new partner, you're finding your true other half, you're trying to develop your male skills, things like this. So the next card for you comes under the Four of Wands. It's the Star card. So you are being led to you are being guided towards, you want stability in your life. You have found some sort of stability, but you are constantly guided into your new adventure, into your future. And it's also about healing, about with a male counterpart, I think. So something to do with the male counterpart maybe needs healing and guidance. So this looks really nice. Maybe you are taking the lead in some spiritual work that will create a new foundation for you and maybe people surrounding you. Maybe also a whole humanity, because those two cards is about a really wide perspective. So the next card I have for you underneath the Four of Cups is Death. So maybe you are bored, maybe you need some kind of change. Maybe this is going to lead also to a healing. Maybe you are bored with your relationships, maybe you are bored with your old job, maybe you are bored with your old beliefs and you need some change. So this is maybe going to happen for you really soon. The Death card, it's really about transformation. It's about metamorphosis. It's about the caterpillar becoming a butterfly, and it's about you being more and more pure, more and more the white horse, more and more yourself. So it's a really lovely process, but sometimes to be pure and honest, to be humbled, it's a process that may strike you down with death sometimes and sacrifice. So you will be humbled, so you will know what's worth something and what's really valuable here in our life. So you have really strong cards here, only major arcana coming in. So every major arcana card, it's like a lesson for you. And here you have a lesson about human rules, how human regulate things, how human believes things, how human guide us to life, how authority trying to help us, to guide us, to enlighten us, to make us go the narrow road. Sometimes they have led us right and sometimes they have led us astray. And all the detours are really good for our spiritual growth. But this is the card of Hierophant, learning about human ways of finding the way to life and to difficulties. And this is the lesson about male things, about being a leader, about using your willpower, about being strong, about being in control, this kind of things. And to not hold too much control, that you will stop the life force and your kingdom will be dying. So this is the lesson about this. And the next lesson, it's about guidance, to follow your guidance towards the star, to follow your feelings. Those emotions here, they are talking to you through your emotions and through your feminine part, through your right side brain. The Emperor is a lot about left side brain calculating, and this is really the human mind. It's limited. But with the star, the right side brain, you are not limited. You have everything at your disposal. The brain is limited. It can't stretch so far, but if you contact with your star and your subconscious, you can you can reach far and wide. So this is something for the Emperor to learn, that you need to go to your feminine side, to your creative powers, to have those eureka moments and those breakthroughs that you need. And this is a breakthrough. This is a portal opening up for you, this kind of eureka moments. It's also about sacrifice. So it's a lesson about sacrifice and getting something new on the other side. Experiencing something new. Fine, the rain has stopped. So, death. The next card I have for you, it's you working with those lessons. Especially the one regarding the Hierophant that's above and the death that's on this side. So you are going to work to find your own maps and your own values, your own moral, your own guidance system, and not try to follow all the rules of humanity, but finding your own way. This is the work you have to do here. And also the other work is sacrifice, and you are putting your mind to this. So 3 Pentacles, it's a really good card. It's about you staying focused, doing what you were supposed to do, really being eager to make the work done. And it can also be like communication between people and like discussions, degrees, agreeing, being made, like papers written. And together with the Hierophant, this could be regarding for work, for example, something that's regulated by an authority figure and you are doing the work. So it's like maybe you have to do some work towards the tax authority. I forget the word, sorry. And or a work towards in your company. Maybe you have some work to do with the leadership of the company, or you have to make some great discussions with the leaders in that company. It's some exchange here between those two. Work well done, trying to get ahead of things, trying to work things out, discussion between people. And it can also be discussion regarding church matter, of course. Maybe something to do with death here. 4 of Cups could be someone being offered a new step of life, of course, that Spirit comes and picks someone up, and this is the death card. But if this haven't happened, you shouldn't be afraid. It's just what I saw with the church here and things. So some of you may have experienced losses, and people are now going over to the other side, and there's a lot of things to work out with this, people departing here. So next card for you, it's the Chariot. So the 3 of Wands, the Emperor, and the Chariot. Someone is on their way to something, on the way to a new adventure, something where you need to have your willpower, your ability to dream your future, your willpower, your strength, and then steer the wheel, take the wheel in your life and drive towards your future. You can't just sit there. You need to ignite the engine. You need to put a foot on the gas, and you need to steer. So you need to choose where to go. You need to take action. This is the advice of the cards. And so lessons about male things, willpower, taking action, ruling, deciding. And here is a lesson about how to get ahead in life, how to move yourself forward. And also about like egoistic matters, not being too egoistic, not being let up your part of yourself so the soul can take place. You need the ego to eat, to take care of yourself, to see to that you don't get stomped all over. But you also need your soul to take part in this wagon, and that's depicted here by the sun. So, and you need to make it like 2 opposite forces coming together here to make this chariot move forward, like male, female, black, white, dark, the darkness and the light, the night and the day. Every opposite has to come together to make this chariot move forward. The next card for you, it's the 5 of Swords, and they come underneath the 4 of Wands and the Star card. So it's something to do with this kind of chariot thing. Maybe you need to take action in some matter, maybe hurt someone with your sword, because you need to heal yourself in some matter. But it can also be like someone really egoistic coming, ruling, taking over things, saying bad words, trying to conquer you, it's like when a foreign nation come into a country with the forces here of the chariot, taking over the land, making people really sorry. But we'll see with the next card. It's underneath the Emperor and the Star, so it's something to do with using your guidance system, and it's something from a stable ground, something that had great connection, like great bonds between people and healing, and now it's like some kind of quarrel. So maybe you are led to be like this Emperor going out to battle. This could be the case. Maybe you need to battle. We'll see. The next card is Two of Pentacles. So this is change. Death is change. This is you being bored and asking for a change. You being called here by the divine. And so this is a change, and change are sometimes sudden. Death can be really sudden, and sometimes it's also really stressful with change. You need to try to go through this change step by step, not being overwhelmed, and not being so preoccupied with the change that you lose sight of the rest of your life. You see, there's still this ship here. It's still here, the ship. And you also have a dolphin there, and the moon is now up. So you have really great guidance, but you have turned your back up against it a bit because you're so preoccupied by this change. And maybe sometimes this is like people being taking not a relationship really serious. They are like just in it for the game to win and things like this. So be mindful of that. Not to do this for against others, and not being the target of it as well. So if you are with someone that's like really bossy, like the Hierophant here and the Emperor, use your guidance system and change your ways. Don't go in the same trap as you have done before, and be mindful of what's coming here. Try to do a good work, but also be mindful with someone coming here with the Chariot, trying to maybe just play a game with you. The next card is Two of Wands, and it's another two. So two means like decisions having to be made, taking one step ahead, and also it's about a pause. It's like two forces getting together, and you need to solve which way to go next, because there's two different wills. It's two different roads ahead. It could be like a situation where you need to choose. And both those cards is a bit about being like trying to make it on your own. So it's a bit of a detachment in those cards. It's like not willing to speak to other people, or not wanting, you want your will to come true, and compromises is sometimes hard when it comes to two. A three, it's much more great for compromises. Then you have come to some conclusion, you have moved things ahead. So you had this before, but then something happened here with the Chariot, someone coming in, making some kind of trying to conquer something, trying to it can also be a fear of losing that have come into your life, and now you're like stressed out with this and don't know where to go, because this could be a fear of deceit. This could be a fear of losing something that's valuable to you. Five is always like asking for change, and then you have change here. So it's like you come to this situation and you're asked to do some change, and then you are consider where to go next. So there will be some kind of pause before things will move forward. Let's see what this Five of Swords is for you. Oops. So 5 of Swords. Is it something Capricorn should be mindful of with this 5 of Swords? Oh, Judgment Day. So Judgment, it's trying to teach you about judgment, about how to see things from a higher perspective, and trying to see things as they really are, behind the illusions. If you are, maybe we say you are in a lovely workplace, you have a lovely relationship, everything looks nice, but you have some problems because there's a lack of energy here, and also a bit of some kind of problem with authority, or someone being like standing above the other one. Maybe it's like over-functioning and under-function. One is taking all the lead and the other one is being like the black sheep or something in the relationship. And then Star is trying to tell you something. Pay attention. Pay attention. This is about healing. Now you embrace yourself. You are going to encounter a situation where you need to be aware, so you will be able to end a situation of karma, to be able to end past mistakes. So it's a really important time. And then this come, and this is the Judgment. So it's like seeing things above, really clear. Even if you had something really lovely, if it's one day just gone, people are, the person at your workplace, or your partner or a relative, friend, whatever, say something stupid, you need to see this from above, and like being in the now, being in that present moment, not thinking about, oh, I should be nice to this person because this is what I have chosen to be against this person, this is my friend. Or like this could be like you always being afraid of things going to go wrong, so you don't see the lovely things in this situation, so you are like being scared. So you really have to open your eyes and see things truly as they are. Listen to what people say, listen carefully, and take step accordingly to what they say, what you see. Trust yourself, trust your instinct. Don't be scared, because scared feelings are going to lead you astray. They are going to stress you up. Try to stay with the scare and just look at it, and don't be dragged away by it. So Judgment is about having a common sense, to be able to judge situation without illusions. Hierophant is like when people have illusions, they need someone to guide them through their illusions, and maybe they even want them to stay there, so they will be easy to control, like with the Emperor here. But here you are asked to be your own judge, to have your own kind of sense of what's right and wrong. So you're asked to see this before it happens, you're asked to see this, and in the situation when it's happened, you're asked to pay attention, look at things from above, be really mindful, be really clear. And then you will be able to take a decision accordingly to what's going to happen here. Sorry. I do that sometimes, knock everything over, so sorry. I hope I didn't freak you out too much. Oh, I scared myself. So, I will take 3 cards for you from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. For my dear Capricorn. See. It was like judgment, everything felt. I got this inspiration to read this card for you, so maybe someone will find something of interest from this text here with the Judgment from the Barbieri Tarot. Judgment is such an ugly word. Let's think of it more as calling, a calling. We are called to live our destinies, and that is the only way to judge yourself. Are you living your destiny? Are you becoming who you wish to be? We rise up to that voice which is in our souls and nowhere else. So really, really need to listen to yourself, to be mindful of what's really happening around you. Okay, so 3 cards for Capricorn. Thank you. Oh, one card left. Take that as well. So, Fire Prince. This could be some kind of situation that will arise aggression. You need to have this fire because you will use your willpower. It's what the Emperor used to rule his kingdom, but it's also what the Emperor used to rule others' kingdoms and to like overrule them and take over them. So be mindful of this energy and be mindful of not starting a fire you can't put out. The next card I have for you, it's Keeper of Balance. So fairness, balance, and this is what a judge RC to that fairness is met. So be very clear now. It's something to do with moral, something to do with conquering. It's something to do with one being above the other, with those Hierophant, the Emperor, the Chariot here, Five of Swords, and the outcome here, and also the Judgment card. Something to do with this. So you need to be mindful that everything is in right order, fairness, balance. Look at paper before you write them, so there won't be any things that's to your not to your favor. And then we have the Queen of Light. So this is really about judgment, being really illuminated and lighted, and to be able to celebrate oneself and stand with oneself with open eyes, see the truth of your situation, be really mindful of the truth in your situation. And the last card for you was the Resting Tree. So this is about patient stillness. It's inside of here, in your void, in your heart, in your body, that you will find answers. Here you will know things really clear. This is where you will find your enlightenment as well. And this is where you see the justice of things. So stay with your body as much as you can, and you will be much more enlightened and much more clear with everything, every action you need to make, or every person encounter you. And you will know, if you stay with your feelings and everything going on in your body, they are trying to tell you something. So stay with them, listen to them, accept them. So you will have much more clearer focus for what's going on around you. And let's see also with Past Life Oracle card. So it was a hard trip making your reading today. It was rainy. I had problem with lightning and lighting. So it was a thunderstorm. So I had problems with. I couldn't record because of the thunder, and then I had problem with the picture being too dark, and I tripped the recorder over, and the cards fall out of my hand. So this could be a hint of what's waiting you actually. So be mindful, stay awake. 3 cards for Capricorn. I don't mean to freak you out. It's not going to be bad. It's just some person trying to conquer in some way, and you need to then take a decision regarding this. So, scribe or writer. A scribe or writer is someone who sees what is around him and write it down. So this is like being mindful. It's like seeing things around you and write it down. Maybe this will help you to see things more clear. And also this could be a good way to set up goals. Sometimes when I have written things down in my journal and I read the journal several years later, I see that everything that I have written down has come to pass. They have come out in the light of day, being created. And it may just have been some words that I would like to have things like this and this and this. And then it will be. So it's like, this is how things are created, by a dream, by a word written, by a word said, and then things are getting moved on. It's like with the fire here, you see, when you write down or say your intention and then use your willpower, you are a creator. And it's also about health. It's something with healing. So I sense with the Four of Cups that some may have been ill, not a big physical illness, but it's like some kind of awkwardness. So stay with the feeling in your body, and you will be able to heal this. And the snake is also about change. So maybe you will change into a healthier state, but it will be step by step here. And you also need to eliminate this kind of stress from your life if you are going to heal. You can't heal when you have persons around you or yourself being really agitated, because this is not a good way to heal in this environment. So be mindful of that. What kind of people are you surrounding yourself with? And you also have the High Priestess, which are the opposite of the Hierophant. The High Priestess is looking to her inside to find the answer. The Hierophant is looking to the books to find the answer. Different approaches and sometimes really different results. But you can do either way. It's okay. And but with the High Priestess, you will find like more information faster. It's like internet and Google. You can like just write something down and you will find a lot of answers. So if you go to yourself, you will find a lot of answers. If you go to books and what other people say, you will also find a lot of answers, but not you will not have the same amount of information to choose from. So it's sometimes better to use your own source, but you can find information both in school and in yourself. I have got the information that from now on we should be more like in tune with ourselves, than because the education system all over the world is failing, and this is because we have to leave room for more intuitive knowledge, and to also use the knowledge. You shouldn't have to go to school for 8 years to learn something you already know, something you already have inside of you. So it's people are being born the last few decades, they are like really in tune with themselves, really pure souls sometimes, and so they have something to give already from small age. So they shouldn't the school system have to change in some way to suit people better. Yes, that's what I had for today. And still sorry about knocking you over. I hope you have got your breath back. So thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, and commenting on my videos. Sometimes I don't have time to answer, but I read all comments. And if I don't answer, it's probably because I think just like you, and I'm sometimes it's just a lot of gratitude coming my way, and I just feel like humbled before this, and so I'm really grateful, so you know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can contact me through my email that's in the description box below the video. So thank you so much, and have a really great August, and we'll meet you again in the middle of August. Okay, bye bye.